So, let's do this tutorial. Welcome to the Alex Kidd and Shinobi World Speedrun tutorial. It is a game for the Sega Master System, one of the latest ones. It has the protagonist Alex Kidd, who's actually a mascot franchise character in the beginning of the Sega franchise. And yeah, it's actually one of the better games from Alex Kidd. It's a mix between the games of Alex Kidd and Shinobi. Shinobi was very famous and popular for Sega, and the two went together and made this game. It's actually super short, what makes it good to start the speedrun. Like, it's not so hard actually to learn. It's a very short game, and the goal should be like a sub 8 for beginners, I would say, and sub 7:30 for advanced strats. World record's actually in the moment 7 minutes 11 seconds, and getting a load time is definitely not so execution-like. It's more, I think, also RNG-like. Depends on some bosses how they jump, and definitely hard to get under sub 10. And some new strats actually we were implementing into, and also thanks to all the other guys who found stuff. In any case, I will try to explain everything what is important in this speedrun to get a good time and to yeah, have fun with it. It's a fun speedrun. The music is really kinky. The music has a lot of elements from Shinobi. You will hear, like, if you are a fan of the Shinobi series, especially the Sega Master System Shinobi or the arcade one, you will hear the same songs from that game to this game, just high pitched. And many of the bosses are actually similar, or like having some similarities. Like, for example, the first one, Kabuto, is also a guy who just runs forward and throws fireballs. In the original Shinobi, it's another guy who throws fire snakes. In the second one, you fight in Shinobi, you fight a helicopter, and here you fight small helicopters. Third one is a thing called Robster, and it's a lobster, and the original one was a lobster with a sword. So you see, like, even Hanzo, the last guy, everything is like connected to each other. There are only 4 stages, so 4 rounds with 3 parts. So it's actually only 12 stages what you have to learn, and it should be actually really fast to learn that in days or a week, to be like familiar with the stuff. Important stuff for this game is, I show you some stuff. So he can jump and he can shoot, and when you are using your sword, he's making an animation, so he's stopping. So what we're always doing is, like, we do a slash in the air, so that means we are jumping and slash in the beginning or in the end, so he's not stopping, because the stopping is automatically happening, but when you're doing it in the air, you're not stopping. So what we're always doing is, like, we make jump slash. Another attack what the game gives you is jumping on the ropes by just jump and hold up. And if you press the sword button, hold it, you can be a fireball, and then you just release it and you go to the side. It's very important actually to have the speed, as you can see right now. So yeah, we actually want speed boost also in this game, but I will explain that everything step by step. So you see, and I just pulled out the timer because there's no auto splitter for this game. You have to actually press start, or like you have to mash start, but the timer actually starts at 0 when you gain control, not when you're pressing start. So if you like use that number minus 4.35 and mash your 2 buttons you have, it should be fine that you get onto 0 when he gains control. So it's like a number what has been timed, and it should be all fine, definitely. and then we start the game, and I show you the strats. I will try to explain beginner strats and advanced strats, so you know what you have to do. But the most important thing is, like, you have a lot of health on the way, so you should be always fine to get enough health for bosses, for parts, and yeah. Most important part is just learn the strats, learn the stuff, and iframes are very short. We are using some iframes, but not every time. But we try our best actually to use damage boost to speed up and not lose any time. So let's go on the first one. So what you can do in the beginning, if you're not familiar with everything, you just kill these two guys and then go here. The problem is when you are on the you can do it on the rope, the fireball, or on these we call it Laterne in German, I don't know these things what are having the light, but you can only move for short parts. So important thing is that you are doing it not too low, because then you will be very low. So the best thing is, like, you are having your situation, like, you can climb of course, but we are jumping here and try to be like here around at least, so we can with fireball go up to that position. So you're aiming with a ledge, and in the moment, so you kill these three, and if you're pressing not down, let me go there, if you're not pressing down long enough, I'll just die, it's fine. If you're not pressing down long enough, the guy on the top will shoot a bullet. It depends if you do advanced strats or beginner strats. It's very important that this guy is actually shooting down to you. So in that case he's shooting there, and you are not interrupted by the shot what would be coming here in your way whenever. And this green guy would actually not spawn if you do it correctly. And yeah, here's health, for example, just to show you that there is a lot of health on the way. But we are mostly not taking any power-ups, and we're mostly not taking any HP so much. Some of them, sure, but not like with a jump slash, of course. So we're not losing any time, because the hitbox is really big of our character. But yeah, I will show you right now everything in the level what is important. I just wanted to explain some basic stuff. So if you are not so, like we are showing, I show you right now the first part of the level in the beginner strats, what you should do, so you have enough health in the ending, and then I show you the advanced strats. It's actually really easy, the first one. So like I said, you have the option to just hit them twice. If you don't do that jump slash, jump here, use the fireball strats, go down and jump over this guy. And normally if you do it right with a shot, this one is not there, so this is just swag. But yeah, just hold down in the moment when you are passing the three guys. I normally do that, but yeah, beginner strats, you know, hold down, don't hold the right button. This is very important. In the moment when you're landing, don't hold right, because then you get the speed boost, and then you can jump over this guy. And just use here a wall kick. This is another technique what Alex Kidd has in this game. You can do a wall kick, but just once. You can also do wall kicks from the left to the right, but we are not using that. So you just go here to the boxes and do a wall kick. Hold then right, like wall kick and hold right. So you stand here, and you will always, even like you see he's landing like on the left, but doesn't matter, you don't lose any speed, so you don't have to jump again or whatever. It's just continue your direction, and then you just kill that guy normal or with a jump slash. Do here very low the fire strat, just pass this guy, jump, and then do double jumps or the wall kick and kill that guy. So that was kind of the beginner strats. It's actually not a lot what you have to learn. Just two guys in the beginning, then doing the fire strats, the fireball strats. Hold down after you kill the three ninjas, because if you don't kill the three ninjas, if you want to be really safe, of course, that you don't get hit by the machine gun guy who's shooting to the right. Just go under these ninjas and you create lag, a lot of lag, because there are a lot of enemies on the screen. So that's why we are killing these 3 guys then and hold them down, because in that case we don't create lag because we kill them. And then jump over the guy with a sword who has the boomerang sword, do a wall kick, go to the first lantern, make another fireball, let it go, don't hold any direction until you reach the 3 boxes. Make the climb on the boxes like 1, 2, 3 and jump over the sword guy and kill the last ninja to end the screen. Another way is to do a wall kick at the 3 boxes in the end, at the second one, and then go on the top and then jump over the sword guy and then kill the last one. So I just show you like what you should start, especially when you are not so familiar with the slash, the jump slash. Let's just do that, then you can do that or jump to that, hold down, don't move anything until you reach that guy, then hold right, go over this, do that or just walk to him and just make the slash, and then make the fireball, don't hold any direction until you're here. You have to kill this guy, that's very important. So in the moment when you're like here in the end, you have to jump and do the slash. So you're here, coming here, and then you just slash, and then you can go over here, or you can just use like, you can make that one, or you can go like this. Especially very important to understand is if you are too close to that block, it could be that you don't get a wall jump. So even if you want to do a wall jump, sometimes it's not working. So let's do this again. Hopefully this time correct. Beginner strats, completely beginner. What I'm showing right now is just do that, jump to that, do the fireball, go down, don't hold anything, start to hold. So you jump over this guy, make the wall kick, ignore the green guy, do that, do the fire strat, don't hold anything, now hold right, kill that guy, go on the top, jump over the sword guy, jump and kill this guy. This guy doesn't matter. And just you're in the exit. Now I'll show you the advanced strats, what are a little bit different. So we are just using the slash. Then we go here. The same thing, except that we are using this guy to damage boost. So you are just landing on him to reach that top. So you don't have to make a wall kick here, what saves a second. So you're actually from here, and then you are here, and then you can just jump over the box and then go on the ground. Yeah, and then actually almost the same. Go as fast as possible with the fire strat. So slash and then jump is very important. So you press first slash and at the same time you jump. So it's like almost the same timing, except you start with the slash and then you are doing the jump. So you're not doing the jump first. It's like almost the same. And then you are getting the animation and don't lose any time when you're doing that. Get some practice, but should be actually really easy to learn. So slash jump, go here on the top, do the fireball, hold down, and just use the damage boost to be on the top here so you don't lose any time. The slash again, firestorm and jump, don't hold anything, and then you do the wall kick or the ending. So you are never holding the right direction until you are leaving your running boost in that beginning. It's actually the only really rope where you need the speed, because every other rope we are not using the speed. So it's only important in the beginning to don't hold. Later you will not have, I think, any rope. What I remember right now, you don't have any rope where you have to release your fingers, like just let it go and then press again. So just here you have to hold, not hold and then hold again when you are like reaching the end of the speed. It's just for this beginning. So let's do the advanced strats and then we go to the next step again, to the next part of this level. So hold down here, don't hold anything until you are reaching that guy. If you are missing him, just continue, doesn't matter, it's just 1 second. and then just continue, go here, use Firestorm. Another thing what I have to explain is when you are on these ropes, you have to hear this rotation twice until you can release, because if you do it too early, you're not getting it. You see, like you have to 1, 2, bum. So it is like in the third one, 1, 2, 3, you have to release it. If you release it too early, you are not getting the Firestorm. So 1, 2, 3, and then you can release it. If you do it before, you will not get the fire. And if you do it too late, well, you lose one rotation. Do it one more time and then we go to the next part. So we covered the first round part. So Firestorm, go a little bit up here, hold down, use the damage boost. If not, just use the normal wall climb. But the damage boost is actually the one what we want. Then hold to the right here, and then just climb, or the last guy can jump high or can jump low. Just watch what he's doing. The hitboxes of the enemies are really big, so you should even hit him on the ground, on the feet, when he's very high. So let's do it now correctly. So we are using the damage boost, so we're on the top, we have 2 HP, and slash, and go here, pass this guy, jump right, do the wall kick. If not, just jump over and kill him. And we are done with the first part. So let me just do a save state for the next part. Of course, every time when you are in the next part, you have to mash the buttons, so you are not having this round screen very long. So yeah, mashing the buttons in the screens where you're not moving is actually very important to get to the next screen every time. Now we are coming to a part where we actually have kind of a damage boost situation and very precise jumps. I will try to show you and explain you some patterns what can happen here, but for the beginning it should be actually very fine if you are not using the damage boost. Everything else is just timing. And yeah, if you want to feel comfortable, you can actually take one power up, what is on the way, the power sword. But yeah, advanced strats is we are not taking anything except one heart, what is on the way. We are ignoring everything, but there are like 2 hearts already on the way, what you can take. So even when you have like 2 HP and you're not using the damage boost, you should be actually really be at least with 3 HP in the end. But there are really tight jumps actually. So if I don't do anything right now, nothing happens. When I pass here, these 2 guys come, but we are completely ignoring them. So let me just bring that up. So let's show you the easy strats. So the easy strats are just going here on the top as fast as possible and then just slash. Yeah, this is the easy strat. Then we go on this one, we can actually wait until the guy throw his shield, like his sword, and then go, and then we can jump over him. So you can wait or you can go, and here we just avoid to get hit, so we go before and then we just go up here. And yeah, beginner strats, you can take here the power up, so you get like the power sword what has a shield over you. So until that would be like the beginner strat would be looking kind of that. Let's do it again. The first part, as fast as possible, very important, if not you're too late here. Hold left here, because you need some time, as you can see, like when you're climbing ladders, you're not directly on it. You come like here and then you hold and you see like he's doing a very slow movement to finally land on that. You cannot jump out of that. So yeah, you can try, but you actually make yourself a bad momentum if you would press jump here, because you would release, like you would fall down from the ladder, so it makes actually no sense. What you can try, of course, is you can try to jump over this guy who's coming, but again, it could be like too late that you already bomb him, so be careful with that. So I show you again the beginning strats. Hold right, climb on the highest part, and then just use... not that. Well, that was not the strat, definitely. So hold right and jump over him if you want. You can try that. Let's see if it works. Yeah, it actually works. So just mash the jump button when you're reaching it here, so you can actually jump over this guy. If you want to be safe, of course, kill him. But it should be actually not a bad strat to just jump over him by mashing the jump button. You see it's functioning. Here hold left, wait until the guy throw his sword, then you can jump over him mostly. And don't get hit by this one. Take the power boost. Jump on that and jump on that if you can. And always try to climb the ladder on the highest point as it is. Like when you're reaching here, hold up in the moment when you're on the highest jump point and not directly, because if you hold directly up, you're just directly climbing. So you are like always trying to do it on the highest part. Yeah, you can wait for this guy, and here's the next heart. So let's do it again. Do one more time the beginner strats. You should definitely not be worried about so many things. Just jump over that guy, should be easier. Hold that. This is like the advanced strat, by the way. And let's do... You see that the advanced strat is actually not so hard, just timing stuff. And you see, if you're too slow in that climbing or something happens, you always get hit. So that's why I actually in the beginning recommend to kill this guy instead of jumping over him. It's always a timing thing, of course. So hold left and kill him. Go on the first platform, go on the second one, wait for the shot, jump over him, look that you're not getting hit. Normally you're 3 HP in the beginning. Take the power up, try to land on that, if not go over that, climb up and jump over this guy. And you're here. Now I'll show you the advanced strats. It's like the jumping slash again, the no stop, getting a damage boost, and then we are in the end of the guy, and I'll explain the guy how he can be going. Well, that should be actually, of course, a little bit different. So in the advanced strats we have like 2 HP, so you have to be really careful about your HP. So you hold left, you make the slash with the jump together, hold, and this is like a very precise learning stuff. Here you use a damage boost to go higher. How does the damage boost go? Like in the moment when you get hit, you hold up and jump, so you're like reaching a higher place, and then hold again up again to hold the ladder again. So you're just, because of getting damage, he's losing the connection to the ladder, and if you press jump in that moment, he's going high because he's getting hit and you can jump, and you hold up again, so you make a damage boost, so you're saving some time. You're just losing an HP. If you have 1 HP here, of course you cannot do it. And then yeah, you hold up again and you're here. You go, you kill this guy, you try to jump on that platform. If not, you have to do the slow way and then jump over him. If you want to be sure, take a second heart here. This guy can only be killed, by the way, when he has not his sword on it. And then we go to the next part. But normally you have like 1 HP and you are on advanced strat. When you're going for a really good time, you ignore that HP. So you saw that sword guy, right? So the sword guy is actually kind of a little bit weird. So if you land on that, he has a different pattern than if you land before and then have to climb here up. So depends what he has. If he throws the sword, you can like follow the sword with him when it's going backward and then jump over him. And if you are like directly landing from this box there, when you land from here directly there on this one, what is kind of super precise, when you land on that box here and then this one, you can actually jump between a sword and then just kill him and go on, so you are not losing any seconds. There can be also a pattern where you actually have to wait longer that he comes forward. So here's 3 patterns. The first pattern, what is the best pattern, is you land from that box here on this one directly, and then he's like throwing the sword, and you can jump in the middle and just kill him in the air, and you're not losing any time. The second one, good pattern, would be you land before here, you jump on it, you wait until he's throwing it, you follow the sword together, like it's like same speed, the sword and you are the same speed, you follow the sword, and then you jump over him. And the worst pattern would be that he's going backwards, so you have to actually wait until he goes backwards and then kill him here, so you're not getting hit, because he's like in your way when you would jump over the sword. These are the 3 patterns what he can give you, and it depends, of course. And then we would go to the next screen. So I just show you again the advanced strats as much as possible, and then we go to the next screen. So yeah, if you hold, of course, wrong instead of up, you have to be really precise. Don't hold up left or up right, it has to be up. And then just use the slash, turn around here, very important, that's the fast strat. Use the damage boost, whatever is like there if you're too slow. Go on the top, go on the top. This is like the worst what can happen, what I was just mentioning, if you fall down. Now you have to wait until he is like throwing again. And that happened because I was just running downwards. So every time when you are jumping from here, you should get at least the second good pattern that you are following the sword with him and then jump over so you land on that box. If you're just walking down from here because you miss your jump input, he will always like have this bad pattern what he's like going backwards and stay here, and then you have to wait until he throws his sword so you can kill him. So it's actually the slowest one. So always try at least to get that jump, this one, it's very precise, and then jump up again. And yeah, like I already showed you in the beginning, important thing is like, show you again, important thing is like to turn around directly to the left when you are reaching that platform, so you get that jump, so you're not losing any time. So from here you directly press like that, so you go here and then directly press to the right when you're reaching that platform, so you can directly jump up from here. You have to land on it, so you can go that way. So you come here, you make a sword attack, you are landing, turn around directly so you don't lose any momentum. And then just, of course we changed now completely the pattern. So I show you again. Should be the right one. Since we have 2 HP, we actually can take 1 damage boost. If we have 1 HP there, of course we cannot. So just kill this guy, turn around here, jump over that guy, long jump, then take the damage boost from the second guy, would be always the better one. Hold right, left, jump on that, go on the top, and you see like we are exactly in the right perfect position that we can kill the guy and take an extra heart, what is actually super healthy for us right now. We would have now actually 2 HP in the advanced strats, but even with 1 HP we can play it. But the best way would be actually landing on the platform and then jump up, because he would be, when you're reaching the top, exactly in the right pattern that you can kill him and take the heart at the same time without any losing of time. If you want to be super risky, you can jump between him and the sword and then jump over him, but it makes no difference because you're at the same speed. Killing him in the air, because you, like when you're doing the slash in the air, you don't even lose any time. And you would take an extra HP, what would be helping especially for the next part. So let's do it one more time, and then we are doing a save state there. And you see it's like just movement and timing, and should be not so hard. If you want to be safe, you can always go there on the level a little bit more, take the damage boost, go to the left, go to the right, kill that guy in the air, jump on that, go on the top, and then if you do it too late, you can see you are not getting in the heat. So let's do that again. So always, I definitely recommend to just kill that guy and ignore the HP. If you have like this problem here right now with low HP, be safe. Don't get hit by these guys, just wait here. If you want to have a run going, of course. Hit that. If you're not reaching it, go on the top, wait, and then follow the sword. And you see you have like exactly the same speed. That is what I wanted to show you. So the three patterns, the one is like jumping between the sword and his guy when you're landing on the platform. The second one is like actually following him. And the third one would be the worst one, when you just go down. I don't have enough HP, that's why I have to stop there. So jump on that is always the best, of course, because then you can just jump between. And you can actually ignore that or take it, whatever you prefer. With 1 HP it's definitely possible, exactly, with 2 HP. So, let's do it one more time, hopefully without the hit of the guy. Just do that slash, turn around, up, 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 hit that guy by the jump, use the damage boost, hold left, hit the guy, jump on the box, jump up here, and just jump between, and here we are. So, in the next one, we have some precise movement, and it depends how much HP we have. So, beginner strats should be definitely just go here and just kill every enemy, because if not, you die, as you can see. So, take your time. They always turn around, so you can just wait, kill them, wait for the guy. He's always shooting, so you have to be really careful. So yeah, actually the fast way is safer than the slow way. That is what I have to definitely tell you. So the fast way would be like jumping over the guy. No, not really. That is not the strat. I have to remember the strat actually. So it's like we kill the first guy, no, the second guy, and then jump to the next guy. So we jump over the first guy and then jump the second guy. So we jump over, we kill the second guy. We don't have to kill this guy. It's hard when you don't make a no stop, not a no stop. So let me check again. So it's up, yeah. Yeah, that's the right one. Okay, so what we are doing right now, after we come from the guy with the sword, we just let us fall down, then we jump on the platform, jump over the first ninja, kill the second ninja in the air, and then jump over the guy who's normally jumping high with the shuriken, and then we are jumping on the platform and hit that hard, taking it during the jump, and then we are killing the guy here, what I just killed there. So let's do this again. Whatever you feel, this is a very critical point, also a big reset point. So high jump, small jump, small jump. It's mostly just high and small jumps. So we start with a high jump over, like we jump on the platform. We jump over the first ninja guy with a high jump, then we are going with a small jump to use the sword and kill the guy, and then we do 2 smaller jumps, jumping under the jumping ninja guy, followed by another small jump while we are opening the HP box and taking it, and with the small jump we actually jump over the ninja guy, and here on the platform where I'm standing we kill the next one with the next jump slash. And then on the top right, on the bottom right, there are coming a lot of ninjas, and depends how much HP you have and how much HP you want. You can take a damage boost, or you can just turn a little bit to the left and kill the guy who's coming at you. So if you have 3 HP, you should be ending to the boss at least with 2 HP, so you can take 1 damage boost because it's really easy and it should be fine. If you want to be safe, you have to be with 3 HP, So that means where I'm standing right now, you have to stop, like you jump and then go to the left and then hit him in the air, jump over the next ninja and kill the last ninja before the door. Depends if he's jumping low or high, kill him without getting hit. Like I already said, these ninjas have a bigger hitbox than they look like, so you can even kill him or hit him when you are like not really touching him, by almost touching him, because there's like quarters instead of the real sprites. It should be fine and actually easy to kill him. And yeah, depends how much HP you want to have here. Go with 3 or with 2 HP. 1 HP is actually really risky for the boss because Kabuto has some RNG in his second phase. He can turn around and throw fireballs, or he can be really nice. So with 2 HP you should be actually fine to beat him without losing your run. So let's go again to the position here. So we are just falling down here. We make small jump, high jump, and if the jump is not high enough, as you can see, we are getting hit. Good thing is that the checkpoint is actually directly here, so we can directly start again. So high jump, kill him, and then small jump. If you're not doing it correct, it's like really, it's like small, small. If you're not doing it correct and stop, he will not jump. So very important stuff to do all the jumps precise. If not, you get hit or you get thrown back. So it's high and hit him, and slow and slow. And normally you take here the HP. You take here the HP during the opening, and then you are hitting this guy. And there's the guy you're coming. And this guy we actually ignore, the second one. So the first guy we are like jumping from here and then turn around and left and kill him like that. And go forward, jump over that guy, what is not here. Jump over the next guy, and here's the guy. And you see, I was killing him even when I was far away. And we have to kill him to go into that door, actually. So yeah, let's do this again. We have 2 HP. We can have 1 HP, so 1 small. Take it, and you see I can jump over this guy. But the biggest problem about this game is that many times your jump inputs can get eaten because you play an 8-bit game. So when you press jump, sometimes he's not taking it and you just die. So you have to definitely accept that. So you have to be really precise. If he's jumping high, you have to kill him actually. If he's jumping low, you don't have to kill him. Like, you see, things can happen, no problem. Learn the stuff, it's just learning the patterns. Use the save states if you can, and just try over and over again. And yeah, if you have enough HP, you can actually use the damage boost here and just do it like that. That's why I recommend actually to have 3 HP here and not 2 HP. But yeah, the advanced strats would be like ignoring the HP here and just go. But a little bit safer are 2 HP, taking the 3rd HP on the way, and then use a damage boost to enter the last part of this stage with 2 HP and don't get hit. So let's do this again. So jump, kill him, jump between this, and don't die. Yeah, you see like very small mistakes, like stopping on a platform or stopping on the movement can definitely hit you and kill you. So it's a really precise input what you have to do. It's a no stop thing, and in the checkpoint it looks like this guy is never jumping high. In the no stop he's always jumping high. So we do it again from here. You should be always doing the same pattern if you just run from here. So as you can see, you just do that. And if you have 2 HP, you do that. If you want to have 3 HP, you do that. And then you're here. So do it one more time. Showing you again, like go over that. Smaller jumps, very small. And if you have 2 HP, just kill this guy, jump over that guy, jump over that guy, and kill this guy and enter the room. So you're ending with 2 HP. If you have 1 HP right now, what would be like if you would play the pro strats, you have to take that second one to be safe and have to do that. Or you play with 1 HP and just hope the best for your run, that the end boss is not killing you. So yeah, you have 1 HP and it's actually really easy to get the second HP without losing any momentum. Even when you make a mistake, you should be fine. Jump over the 2 guys, make a high jump, let him shoot at you and go in the door. One more time before we go into the door. And yeah, the basic stuff would be like that. Let him shoot. Because every time when the shuriken is on the screen, he cannot shoot again. So he has to wait until the shuriken is missing, so you can actually wait that he's shooting at you and then just do that and wait for this guy and kill him there. Like, you can be really slow and safe if you want, kill everything on your way, but of course we are doing speedrun, so you should learn that pattern right now. What I'm showing you right now is jump over, of course, small jumps, take that and then just hold like left and then kill him. Or the advanced strats if you have 3 HP because you somehow took another HP on the way, or you did it right. This, of course, just hold right, jump, press, hold the jump button. Because if you are when you get the damage boost, like also in the first stage, in the first part, you have to hold the jump button. It's like automatically you will not go up. You would have to press the jump button in the moment you get the damage to get higher altitude. So like in the beginning in 1.1 we had the same situation in advanced strats, that you had this guy you jump on it, the sword guy, and you have to also to press there, of course, the jump button high. I forgot to explain that, but you will find that definitely out if you see that video completely, that how it works in the beginning. And yeah, you need the damage boost jump high actually to there to go on the platform. Could be also with normal one, but here definitely hold long enough because your iframes are short, and if you're like holding it not long enough, it could be that you get hit by the other guy. So then we are going here into the door, and this is the last part, and it's actually super easy, but yeah, there are also beginner strats and advanced strats, of course. So let's do it again from the beginning. If you get hit, you get hit. You have to accept it and you have to start again. So in this part we have a lot of ninjas and a lot of yellow blocks, what you can see, and the yellow blocks can be destroyed by the sword. Alex Kidd can make a sword downwards, and they can be destroyed by holding down and the sword, or being a firestorm, what we are doing in the end. But to show you exactly, I have to be actually before the door, because we have to explain the patterns. So yeah, if he's not high enough, kill him if you want. I just show you like right now with 3 HP. So I just kill this guy, so we have the safe state right now, because in the moment you enter the door, we have a pattern what we have to look for. So the easy strat would be waiting here and then killing this guy, and then hold down. Every time when you see the blocks, hold down. This would be like the advanced strat. So I explain you right now what comes. So we have one ninja coming, then we have some blocks, then we have another ninja like cornered where you have to open it and then hitting him, and then we have another blocks, and there's another guy, and so it's like every time the same. So we have this guy. Advanced strat would be like that. You cannot go out, by the way, anymore. So advanced strat is like going forward and holding down, and basic stuff would be like just go and then hit him when he's like going right. Like he's making this movement and then this movement, and when he's going away from you, you just go down and hit the sword. Then we have like 2 blocks here. You hold down and sword, and then we have this guy, and you have to kill him to go here. Like you have to open them and kill him, and then we have 2 again, another guy, then we can actually, if we want, go until the end down, but it's super slow but safe. And then 2 guys, and it has to be the left one because the right one is just wrong. So left one, and then we go to the right. I explained to you that you can actually make like wall climbing. You would just only do that if you want to have some power up. So if you're really scared about the boss, you can take here the power up and the heart. But yeah, you actually don't need that normally, and you can just jump down there. And then you can go on this one by holding up and hold the sword button to get the power, and then just go up and hold left, of course, to enter that one. If not, you would like, if you would not hold left, you would bonk on the top and then just fall down again, so you are losing your fire strats. Every time when you touch something as a fireball, you are losing the fireball strats. And the opponents are respawning, of course, as you can see. And then if you want to be safe, we have now these things. But if you want to be safe, just wait until he's here and then use the sword. So let me show again the beginning one. The beginner strats would be like that. Then you go here, you open and you kill him, you open and you kill him, you just go down completely, so you kill him with the last one, you kill this guy, this is beginner strats. Then you go here, go to the left, doesn't matter if you destroy all the blocks, wait for him to come and then do that. This is beginner strats. Nothing can happen actually if you do it all correct. They are far away from you, the enemies. Nothing can really happen if you do these strats, and you should always be fine with the HP 3 or 2 to go into the boss. Now I'll show you the advanced strats. So the advanced strat is like sliding forwards and then killing him. Then we are just opening. Same here. We just open 2 of them and go right. So we are faster, and we open them together with killing him. And then we go, of course, to the right. And then we are doing a wall jump to kill this guy. So we do left, right. And important is don't hold left here, just press left and then right. And then use the sword. So you're killing him. Because if you hold left, like, you see what happens. So you press left. You press left and then directly right and then killing him. And not losing any momentum. So, and as you can see, if you just somehow miss that, just wait for him to go to the right and then hit him. But this is actually the strat, and if you have enough HP you can actually use the damage boost. You can actually kill this guy together, so hold right. You can do that if you're like missing the timing. Yeah, always look for the fastest way, of course, but if you somehow touch a corner and lose your momentum, like you touch it like a little bit and you lose your speed, then do the backup. What would be like kill the guy first and then look for the opening blocks. Well, that would be not correct. And then we do the whole level again before we do the boss. So I show you just all the stuff from the beginning, how it has to be looking like. So this would be like the save strat. And if you're somehow making it not, you should be not losing too much time if you just do the other way. It's really precise actually. And this is like the combination. Go on the top. And then just pop pop. Okay, so I show you now everything from the beginning to that part in a combination, and we try to do all the advanced strats in one run until we go to the boss, who's of course a different thing. Fire strats, hold down. If you're not holding down, well, you're screwed, I guess. So let's do it again. So we want the damage boost from the guy because we want to not lose any time. Slash here. Fire strats, hold down, don't hold anything, take the... I didn't make that for such a long time. So damage boosting him, go on the top of him, hold the right direction very late, hold down, don't hold, now hold. Wow. Okay, I want the damage boost actually, really. I always played safe because I played a long combination run and I didn't want to lose too much HP, and that 1 second was not so important. So there you go, I holded the jump button to jump higher, and then slash here. Then we go forward, we hold now right, make the wall kick, jump over that guy with a big jump and just kill that guy. Then we mash the buttons to go on the next screen fast. Then we go here on the top, hold to the left of course, jump. If it's not happening, doesn't matter. Jump over this guy, kill him. You don't have to, it's only swag. Have 1 HP. Jump on the platform. If you're not reaching it, wait, follow it. Then we have 1 HP. Then jump, 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 take it. Jump, hold left, kill him, jump over him. Kill this guy, this one. Then together, together, together. Enemy first, block second. You have to always think like that. And then go up here to the top and pop pop, and there we are. And now we come to the next thing, the boss. So Kabuto is actually Mario. They were not allowed to show that picture before. In the beta version it was actually also a picture of Mario screaming and crying. So Sega wanted to make a joke here. That's why we have actually a sprite who's looking like Mario and throws fireballs and has 2 forms and can go small. So this is like an Easter egg. So the first form is actually really easy. So you have to, when you're entering the room, you have to directly hold right and make a big jump to hit him, and then you have to stop there and just hit him again and again until he is small. You see he has 4 HP. And if you're in the right spot, what is like, when you see in the background, is like when the hole on the left side is ending, there's actually the spot where you actually just hit him, because he gets bounced to the wall and comes back to you. And he will always bounce until that part, and you just have to slash and to slash and to slash until he's small. And then comes the RNG part of this game. So the first hit will be always easy because he gets in the same position small when he's like big. And after that, he can turn around to the right. He can throw fireballs at you, small fireballs, and hit you. Or he can just walk to you. So he can walk to you, he can walk away, he can walk to you and away. He can be like really struggling, and he can throw fireballs at you. So that's why we actually recommend at least 2 HP. If you want to be going for the world record, of course you go with 1 HP, use the damage boost earlier, and hope that he's not killing you. But yeah, it's definitely a little bit RNG in this boss in the second form. So yeah, if you do it too late, you see he's throwing fireballs. Here's the part, but I will show you right now in the second. So if you have 3 HP, should be always fine. So you hold right, jump, and you get him before he's actually throwing the fireball, and just stay here, and he's always there, and you can always hit him before he hits you. He would like continue getting thrown to you. You just slash your sword, and the first one you always get, and you see he's like right now coming to me, but he can also go to the other side, and that's why it's important to have 2 HP and not 1 HP, because he can come to you and throw fireballs. He can go away, you have to follow him. Best pattern is like he's coming to you and you go a little bit to the right after you hit him, and you can make 2 slashes in a row because he gets knocked to the wall back and knocked to you. So he comes to you, you hit him to the wall, and then he's far away, and you go again next to him and you just slash twice, because there are no iframes of this guy actually, so you can directly kill him, and then you are done with this stage. So let's show you hopefully a good fight. So you hold right, jump high, 1 and then 2, 3. You are too close, like I was too close. I was in the hole in the background, so that's why I got hit. And now I just hope that he's not doing that. And you see he can move, and he does not get thrown back so much to the right when he's small. So if he's like really close to the wall, he's actually running into your sword again if you would just kick him. The small Mario, Kabuto is his name of course, can only be killed if you're on the ground with a sword. So with the really easy strats, with the power-up spares, you can actually just hold down from far away and just hit him and nothing can happen. So yeah, if you really are scared about this guy, just take the power-up, and the life would cost you like 10 seconds in the room before, and just kill him with spares. But actually the fast strat is of course just go and use the sword and have 2 HP at least. And 1 HP, good luck. That's all what I can say. So let's do it again before we go for the next part. So. And you see, like, if you are like doing it correctly, he's actually in the right position, and you can actually make a double slash. And he's dead. Try to show you the advanced strat, what is like this one. Wait. Didn't do it for a long time, to be honest. So I hold. And that was the double hit what I was mentioning. And so for the advanced strat, actually just watch my PB. It is like in the moment when he's getting knocked back, I hit him in the front and just hold left again, so I don't get hit from him and I go far away. So I'm hitting him and go away so he's not hitting me. So didn't do that for a long time, to be honest. And yeah, with 2 HP should be always fine. Let's just stay with that strat. And that is actually the fastest kill what you can get. He's coming to you, you hit him, you follow him, and then you just corner him and he's dead. And that is round 1, Kabuto. And yeah. Now you just mash the buttons. I always split with the highest point from hearing. Others are using the clear bonus sound. Whatever you prefer, actually. Of course, we're mashing the buttons to go into the next stage. But I just wanted to show you what is important, of course. I always split in the moment when I hear the highest tone of... That can also happen, a double KO. I show you what happens. So I killed actually the boss. 0 points, makes no difference. But now is the funny part. In the moment when I start the next stage, I will be an angel. So I lost the time anyway. So never get a double KO. Should be better, definitely. Okay. So I split there. Good. So press the buttons so you can get out of this. And now we are just saving that. And now we are in the heli part. And the heli boss is actually the biggest reset point in the game, because he is completely RNG and you cannot really train it. You can't just be doing it correctly. There's like 10 small helicopters you have to hit, and it also depends how fast they come out of the mothership and what speed they have, and they're always different. And yeah, you can fight them with a lot of HP, what I always recommend in the beginning, but you can also play with 2 HP, what you would normally have if you don't take anything, and just execute well. As long as you are finishing with 1 HP, it should be fine. So what we have right now is we have the harbor, and in the harbor we have a lot of enemies, ninjas what are in the water and jumping high, and you just have to kick them and hit them with a jump slash. So when you are not used to that until now is the time that you have to definitely train it, because if not, you are very slow, because you are trying to jump over the gaps and hitting them. So we have the first one, we have here we have the second one here, and then we have 2 enemies here. And like I already said, we have a lot of HP on the way, so most of the boxes have extra HP. So if you are like low on HP and you want to play safe and you want to finish a run, take the HP where you see it and just go forward. Here we don't have one, here we have one, here we have one, and here we have another enemy here. Here comes an enemy also, and here's an enemy, and there's an enemy. And this room you can actually super ignore. Why? Because you only get here power-ups. I'm sorry. So this room we actually super ignore because it's just a time loss. And what does it give you? It gives you only hearts and the power-up. But we don't need that. So let's do this again. And yeah. We slash this, like the first one is open, here's one more inside. If you're in the water you have to make wall climbs to go up again. You can kill the top guy from here, or you can go on the down guy and kill this guy. I actually always kill that guy and then jump over this guy. And here's another one. You just have to learn which pattern you have. And as you can see, if I just slash, I'm super slow. So you always try to kill him with jumping slash, and they are respawning, of course. So yeah. They always respawn, as you can see. You just have to understand the patterns where they're coming out. So basic stuff would be just go on the corner and just kick them and hit them. And be really careful. Here's another one. It's like, this would be like beginner stuff. Always don't do the running slash. Just go for the enemies slowly and jump over this guy if he's on the ground, and if he's on the top, like jump over his shuriken and then kill him when he's falling down. This is like the beginning strats before we come to this part where it's like a little bit more difficult. So yeah, if you hold in a gap, left or right, you have this situation that you are actually, like, you're not moving. So don't hold anything except just the direction when you want to go out. And then we go for more. Just wanted to show you the pattern. So, beginner strats, you know, this is the advanced strats. You just kill everybody in the air and then make a no-stop. Just remember with the pattern the guys are coming and don't lose any time. And if this happens, it happens. We cannot change it. Take the HP if you want. Do that. Advanced strat would be like actually from here. Go on what was it? I think from here to that. No. I think it was like small jumps and then kill him on the way, but it's very tight. So I try again to show you the advanced strats. It's like, just remember where the guys are spawning. I always go the top route because it's the faster one. If you miss the jump, you have to wall kick. And see if the guy is on the ground or on the top. Then I just kill this guy and then kill this guy and make the double jump. They can shoot through that. Normally I don't lose any HP, so the best way would be like you're ending with 3 HP actually before you are entering the ship. So yeah, this is like the advanced strats. Just try to get it in the correct way so it looks correct. This guy is actually RNG. So you kill this guy, you can kill this guy before he's hitting you, and then you are like here. And this is like the advanced strats until that. And then you go into the ship. Beginner strats should be like that. I show you just how you should start in the beginning. If you're not so familiar, you just try always to stop in front of the enemy. You know that they're spawning. And just go slowly and just hit them. And just hit them. Look what he's doing. If he's like shooting, take the HP here, wait until he's shooting, then do the wall climb, or hit him and then jump here. And then again, wait here until this coming, kill him, and then go into the door. This is like beginner strats. Always be ready that you have enough HP. Take the 1 HP on the way because you're not losing so much time. And you need a lot of HP definitely at the beginning because you don't know how Haley is actually functioning. One more time the advanced strats. And then we are just going into the ship because the ship is special. There are also different ways. And if you see, like, sometimes things like that happen. You just use your sword too late or too early or whatever. So always like in the highest point, of course, so you're not losing any time in your jumps. So this is like advanced strats. Just go down, jump. Important thing is here that when you come from here down, don't hold right because then you're cornering. So you just let from here, you just let the movement a little bit, like you don't hold right from here, you just let it go. You hold right, but then when you're in the water, you stop holding and then jump because you then have enough speed to go over that. So just don't hold until you're on the top of that. So you hold right, then you lost right, and then you hold again. So you're just then killing that guy, and that guy, of course, you kill by jumping slash, and you hit your head against this one. You don't have to go on the top. If you really want to, you can go on the top by that, but the only thing what you get is actually the beginner strat would be here. This one would be beginner strat for you. So you just brought this guy away, and then you can do that. This is the beginner strat. So if you really are scared of this guy here in front of the exit, go on the top, use the tornado strat and kill this guy. But yeah, we actually I want to show you a better beginner strat, definitely. Wow, that's definitely not a good start. I tried to show you a way where you, like I already told you, you can take some HP on the way as a beginner. So you should take an extra HP, so you have 3, and if you don't have 3, you can collect as much, so you get at least 3. So you have like here 3, and then just you go inside, you kill this guy, and you just go the ladder up here, ignore this guy, and then take the tornado. This is what you can do. So you kill everybody, and then he's not there anymore. It's a lot of time loss, of course. Beginner strat, just use that. Open that, jump here up, and then go on the exit. Beginner strats, okay? Let's do the advanced strats from the ship. So yeah, beginner strats should be always taking the tornado, so it's not a big deal, losing some time, but getting to the next part. I already showed you how this is going. This guy is actually RNG. Take the HP if you want, don't take the HP if you want to play it fast. Hold not left, then right, and then hold right. And then in the moment when we are coming inside, we are jumping here. And when we are falling, we are slashing. Instead of holding up, we are just slashing. So we kill this guy and hold left. And here we are doing a jump slash. So we are not losing time. Then it's jump slash to open this, and we are standing exactly here. And then we press jump and sword in this in a amount of time. So we open that, and then we hold up and jump for the damage boost. So if you do it correctly from here and the slash and here, you should be always getting hit by him and get into that part in the right time. So let's try to show you how the advanced strat would look like. The guy what is like there throwing shurikens is kind of an RNG, it looks like. So he's now having always the same pattern, so somehow it was before decided that he's low or high. Normally he can also jump high. If you lost an HP and you want one more, just take one more. And yeah, just go inside, make the jumping slash so you're not losing any time, falling down the slash, jumping time, open that, and then just take the damage boost and go into the exit. That's the way how you play it fast. We do it one more time and then we go for the next part. Super easy level, next one. You can actually ignore a lot of stuff on the next one. And if somehow you don't get the slash jump, well, just continue. If you need HP, take HP. If you don't need HP, don't take it. Get the gap without holding to the right and then going. Jump slash. Hit him when you're falling and not when you're standing. Jump slash. Get this one, jump up and duck, and there's. And if everything goes normal and you didn't get hit before, you should have 2 HP right now, if you play fast. If you want more HP, take more HP on the way. I definitely recommend to have at least 4 HP in the beginning. And now we come to the really easy part of that round 2. It is just ignoring what happens all in the water. So there are fishes, there are ninjas, and there are flowers, and everybody is trying to hit you. But it's super easy actually to ignore the whole enemies, the whole level, by just jumping on the water. So what we are doing is just we are jumping, so you hold right and press, and then we do wall climbs, and then we are jumping high and we do wall climbs and wall climbs. So, and then we have here 1 HP. If we want to take it, we take it. You can take it by going down and slash to the left, or you can just land on it and slash down, and it opens automatically. Then you jump over him, make 2 jumps, jump over this one, no stop, and then we are already in the exit almost, and then we are here. Very easy level. You just have to learn. I will show you again. You will just have to learn how to jump and how to make like wall kicks in the right time. Important thing is like when the boxes are coming later that you're doing the wall climb on a higher point and not on the lower point. If you're too low, the in the water falling ninjas will hit you and you will lose an HP. So you jump over the first part here, then you do a wall climb by pressing twice against the wall, like bum bum. And you continue that until the end. You take the HP if you want on the way, and if you do it correctly, you would not get hit. If you mess up a little bit in the end where the flower is shooting you, just wait until the shot passes you and then go into the exit, and we are going to the boss. So it's really easy actually, just hold up, ignore the treasures. It's a really wonderful level what they designed, but we are ignoring it completely in the speedrun. So they even made some really cool stuff here. So actually they want you that you go here. I just show you because many of you people didn't see that before. They made a really wonderful underwater part here, what we are completely ignoring. Alex Kidd somehow can breathe underwater forever, so he never dies. There's no HP ending, and it's really wonderful what they made right now here to get some more HP. And yeah, there's a power-up box on the right, and normally the right way is this one, and you just go here and then you go here, and there's the power-up box on the right. And then you would be here in the exit. And let me see if I can go out here. Yeah. I also show you if you need an extra life for any reason, if you want to, there's a secret box here. And yeah, take an extra heart if you need. So if you somehow are really low on HP and you don't want to die against helicopter, there is an extra heart for you. You will not reach that from here because you cannot slash down. So this is actually the only HP what you can have, and then you go to the exit. I just wanted to show how the level actually looks like, but yeah, we are speedrunning, so we don't care. But I wanted to show you what you actually miss in your speedrun by playing fast. Jumping here, making here the double jump, making here the double jump. If you want, take an HP and then jump over that, make the jumps in the water, climb over that, go fast in the water, go into the exit, there you go, press up, and then we are here. So like I said, super easy, should be not a big deal, a very easy level, not much to explain. There's an extra HP if you need. You should be at least going with 3 HP in that. I would recommend 4 or 5, and I will show you why. So let's go and play the boss, called Helicopter, the biggest reset point in the whole game, because we don't know how he's coming. So you see right now when we are starting 3, 6, 9, 12, 14 small helicopters on the top what we have to destroy. There's the mothership, and this guy can even wait 3 or 4 seconds in the beginning until he throws helicopters. You never know how many helicopters he's throwing. He can throw like 3, 4, 5, 6, or just nothing, and then one, and then another one, and it's completely RNG, and it's always changing every time. Even when you have a save state, he's always changing. So the best position actually is, there are 2 positions. You can go to the right side and just here try to kill everything from here, or to the left side, and it's just watching the helicopters and try to get 2 in the same time or 3 in the same time, or how many ever you can. You can actually jump slash, the task is doing that, hitting everybody in the moment they come out, but it's not recommended actually. So my preference is to stay on the left, watch which helicopters are coming, and try to slash left and right in the same time if they are like next to you, or try to kill 2 or 3 in the same time when they're over you, and just slash, not mash, it's always slash in the right time, so you get a lot of helicopters in the same time. You can have bad RNG, that they're really slow and that they're really far away from you, or you can have good RNG, so they're coming fast. You can hit many of them at the same time. It's a pattern thing, and you just have to really look for that. Perhaps what I can recommend is actually, if you want to be really safe, just be here and stay on the top, and try always to mash. But yeah, you need a lot of HP, as you can see that you are not getting hit. And I already died. So there's actually not a safe spot everywhere. What I recommend is stand to the left. I just make that for my timing here, and you see they're always coming different. Even if I have the same save state, you just have to check, and that's why I recommend a lot of HP. You never know if you get, like, I had 3 HP and I survived with 1 HP, even when I know this fight very well. You have to practice this a lot. You have to practice if you prefer to stay on the right, or if you prefer to stay on the left. But this is definitely RNG and will be a big turning point in your run. It could be that you are dying here and you have to reset, or you just play and continue. It's whatever you want, or you just yeah, you have to see, you lose a lot of time or you gain a lot of time, depends how you fight this guy. And you can actually jump. I will just show you again. You can try to jump, of course, and hit them in the air. You see it's like really slow. You can try to kill them in the air, or just on the corner. And you can try to turn around, but it's really difficult actually. I prefer, or I recommend more to stay on the ground, but of course you have to have your eyes everywhere. So, like, you have to see how they fly, and you have to try to hit everything what is next to you, and that's why I recommend mostly 4 or 5 HP in the beginning. You have a lot of HP where you don't lose any time on the way. But yeah, professional, like really high speedrun of good timing getting is like 3 HP or 2 HP. 2 HP would be not taking anything on the way, and 3 HP would be taking 1 on the way. What could be the one in level 2, level 2-1, like the guys who are shooting, what is on the way, you can kill the guy and the box at the same time. Or here when you're like having 2-2, the thing over the water, when there's the box, you jump over and you have the 1 HP on the way, you can take that, whatever you want. So you have 3 if you do everything correctly. But yeah, I recommend 4 or 5 in the beginning and later 3 or 2. Depends how advanced you are, so you don't get killed here. So let's do it one more time. And then we go to round 3. And yeah, you can actually take a save state and always train, and you get always a different pattern. So you can actually always load the same save state every time over and over again. You get always something else. He's completely random. There's nothing you can train except the speed, and just hope that you're not getting killed. And you see, even jumping is not helping a lot. And there you see that. So train him as long as you want. Look if this position is better for you or the other position. Some are preferring right, some are preferring left. It's really a lot of helicopters on the way. I prefer left, others prefer the right. Try to survive. That's all what I can say. And try to hit as more as you can in the same time. And don't get hit too often. Especially when you have 2 HP, you have only 1 hit what you can get. And you saw like 4 times, I got 4 in a row. And it's very important. And that's the fight of helicopter. So yeah, RNG point, and coming to the next stage. We are coming to Lobster. So in the original one, I already said, like we had the original one, there was like a guy called Lobster, and there was a guy with a sword in Shinobi, and they turned it, like they made a real lobster as your boss and called him Lobster. And the other guy before, Helicopter, was also a thing to Shinobi, a connection, because you had to fight a helicopter, the big one, and there were enemies jumping out of that, and you have to destroy the helicopter, actually, in the original Shinobi, and here you fight small helicopters. So we are coming now to another interesting thing, also with easy stuff and hardcore stuff. Important thing is to understand that you have possibilities to jump out of the tornado. So many years, I would not say, but months, nobody knew that you can actually jump out of the tutorial things, like even the test was not doing it, that you can jump actually out of the tornado. So there's one magic, like they have in Shinobi. They have a lot of magic what you get when you have like a bonus stage and you kill everybody, you get a magic and you can use that. And one magic from that was a tornado, and they used that for this game too. So you get the magic, what is a ball, what I will show you right now. First time what is actually making sense to use. So beginner strat, I don't know. Beginner strat would be like just go and do that, but it's super slow. And yeah, we have a lot of platforms that are just falling, and if you want to be safe, well, do that. And there's another one, and you see always like you see that the platform who's like moving is a little bit different. So you can see in the top right now that the one will move is a little bit higher, so you can see which platforms are actually falling in the game. And it's like from the beginning to the end always the same. So if you want to be like really safe and don't make any advanced strats in the beginning, you can see here right now here that two parts, they are different height in front of my head, like in the top of my head, and you see that a little bit, like especially when you go up here, you see that these ones are moving. And from that, when you see here, you see also which ones are moving. It will be these ones. But yeah, I don't recommend that strat what I'm showing right now, because a lot of enemies and a lot of stuff in the way, and no, it makes no sense. So a little bit more advanced strat So you can kill them normal. Go on the ground, and here you have the magic ball, what makes you into the tornado. If you want to have an extra life because you die a lot, here's an extra life. And now you can just go up and go between this one and between this one, and then you're here. Should be actually not a big deal, just have to learn where the moving platforms are so you can go up here to the top. And you already passed like 2 normal parts without having any problems, I would say. So just beginner strat, a little bit more advanced. Go here on the ground, hit that one, hold right, then hold a little bit left, hold a little bit right, and just land here. Or take the rope, if you are fast enough. And then we have again the fire strat again, and you see right now that because we have been using the tornado, the platforms are completely out of that line, because we had been really fast. The game couldn't do it correctly, and now we can definitely see which platform is falling, because it's not anymore even, completely not, the top one also. And now we are using again the rope strats. Important thing is you have to hold the direction when you use the firestorm, so hold left. And then when you press jump, you can actually go out of the tornado. So what I recommend is, so you can also wall climb here, just to information. What I recommend is in the beginning, when you're not so used to that, just bounce again this one, make a wall climb to the left, hold left, and climb, and then you're here. And then you should be like turning around, and then you're here. And there's the platform. So yeah, when you have to use ropes and you're not so familiar by pressing the jump button to get out of it, just bonk against the wall and then climb the rope up, or do a wall climb to get a little bit higher and then climb up. Then turn around, like you come here, you bounce against this wall, and then you make hold left, make a wall climb and go up, or just go directly up, climb up, and then turn around by pressing right and jump, and then you land here. But of course there are advanced strats, and I will try to show you that. So first thing, the advanced strats here is to jump and slash this bird, of course, and then when you're falling down, open the box by using the slash in the same moment when you're almost landing, so you're not losing any time by landing and then slashing and then taking the tornado. So we are like opening it in the moment when you're falling and then holding directly left, so we are directly taking that tornado magic in the moment when we are almost opening it. That's like the first advanced strat. Let's do it again. So we are just jump slash this and then just holding left, and you saw like how fast I was opening the box and directly going into the magic almost in the same time. So we're not losing any time here. And then it's just going up here, and then in the end when you're almost out, you see you can jump out of the tornado. It's not so precise as it looks like, so it's not a frame perfect trick, but it's precise. Important thing is don't hold up, I think, because you could catch the rope. In that case, when you catch the rope, go up. But if you are doing the wall climb, what I was just doing, you are like saving a lot of time, and then you can like start here the firestorm, because like I already mentioned, you can move a little bit up and down when you are still in the firestorm, in the fireball animation. You can go a little bit up, so you can actually let me just go there again. You can actually, the fishes actually are the worst in this game, so you can actually like line yourself up in front of that line and then just press the fireball and press up, and you should still pass. Like you see, you will glitch over that. So you always should line yourself up here and then hold left, and then you always like get pushed up from the game over these. If you are too low, you get bounced against this one and you get kicked back. So if you somehow make it wrong and you are too low, you get knocked back. But if you're like doing it from here and then hold up, you should be always passing it. And there on the left, by the way, I just want to show you is yeah, yeah. Then the left is a bonus room where you can take some HP, but we are not taking that away. But I want to show you, since I already showed you also the other extra room, the underwater part what we just skipped. So I will just show you what we have actually there. So when you go here, we have here extra lives. We have some birds, they're annoying. We have another extra heart, and here we have an extra weapon, what helps us, but yeah, we are not casuals. When you are hitting the spikes, of course you lose HP, that's important for later. I don't recommend that. Only way to go out is this one, or using the rope. Yeah, this weapon is of course easier, but we are not casuals, so yeah, we're not doing that. Just wanted to show you that. Good, advanced strat. In the moment when you are losing the control of the tornado, when you see your sprite almost going up, press the jump button, just first the jump button to go out of that, and then hold right to make the wall climb, so you're reaching the highest momentum. So let me see if I get this right now. It's like from here you press jump, and if you're doing it too late you don't get it, and backup strat is just doing the wall climb here and then go up if you don't get the jump out of that. If you get the jump out of that tornado, you will actually land here after the wall climb, and then you can directly make the fire strat, and then we go to the next strat, what will be here, the wall climb, what is also a very precise one. And if you do it too low, like if you do it here too low, you always learn what is it called? You will land there, and the backup strat is then just trying to make 3 jumps and then land on that, but it's really difficult. So in any case, that would be the safe strat, but I will try to show you the correct way. So now let's do the jump out of the tornado. I already show you that. If you are slower, just do that. Then you do the fire strat, and then you go here on the top. And yeah, if you're not getting it, as you can see, it could be a reset if you are high advanced. Basic stuff I already showed you. Advanced strat I already showed you. So if you want to be really safe, take the tornado, try to jump out of the tornado from here. If you don't get it, make the backup, use the fire strat, and then this is the advanced strat, landing on that and then go. And everything is following you. If you don't get that jump, what I just showed you right now, you jump against the wall and then jump again and try to catch the rope on the highest point on the left. Turn around and press the jump button to land on the right side on that, on this one. So if you somehow, yeah, stupid bird, if you somehow are landing here, then you just jump against the rope and then hold to the right. If you don't get that hard jump, because if you're not doing it correctly, you see it's very difficult to land on that. So just press up in the moment when you're seeing you're not reaching it. Just, you know, left, right, and then press up if you see you're not reaching it, and then jump on that, so you don't lose so much time. But the advanced strat is actually to get higher and then land on that, but for that you need speed and you need high, so it's not so easy. It's a timing thing, and you can actually also land on that, but it's from here I think almost impossible. For that you need like the strat with the firestorm actually, so in any case that would be the backup strat, to go then there and then there. Let's do it one more time and then we go to the next part. So try to jump out here. If you're pressing it too late, you will never get it. Go with the firestorm. And if you press up in the rope, of course, you are climbing. Thing with the fishes is like they're really annoying, and they will always hit you. And you will have a lot of problems here to go up if you try the fast strat. So it's practice actually, where you have to hit the wall, and if you don't get it, just hold up and then go there. Let's try it again. Let's see if I get the jump. It's really precise. The important thing is don't hold up. If you land on that, go down and just try to jump out here, almost in the end. And you see, like, it's actually a really early jump and can only be done mostly when you're coming out of the firestorm. I was doing it very early coming out, now we'll do it very late. So we are taking the tornado, going up here. You saw the jump, we do the firestorm, we come late out here. And you can see with the speed of the firestorm, what I had before, you can actually make the triple jump on it and you land on the top. And that is how the section should almost look like. Of course, without the triple jump, you can actually make the wall jump left, right. Don't hold too much to the right in the end when you're landing on the platform. So when you're like landing here after the wall climb, don't hold right, because then you're like locked to that one. So hold right, release the holding right when you are seeing you land on that, so you can then do the jump over that and over that and over that. And then we come here. One more time, and then we do the next part. Yo, tornado strats. Try to jump out of it. Press jump very late. And if somehow you miss it, just try to not hold up, to do the backup strat. What is this one? But it's also a big reset point if you don't get it first try. And it's really precise and needs a lot of training to get the right altitude and the right speed and everything, and the jumps out. You see, I got the jump, but didn't get the wall jump. Hold left, press jump to get out of it, and then you're up on it. And most of the time it's because you are having the speed of the firestorm. So when you have the fireball and you go to the left, when you press jump you go out of the fireball and you do it almost close to the wall, and then you jump to the wall and jump on the top, and you are reaching actually the top platform, and then you just continue. So from here we are going with the next part. So, what comes next? We have a lot of small jumps and enemies coming up, and we have another section what has tornado strat, and we will actually definitely try to jump out, because if we are not jumping out, we get a damage, or we have to stop so we don't get a damage. So if we can jump out of the tornado, we actually land on the top on the box. And if we somehow lost a lot of HP already, we should take the HP on the way. So we have this one, and we have to actually kill this guy. So from here, like with the jump, these things are undestroyable, but they make damage. So you try to ignore them. So you jump, kill this guy, jump over this one, then this and this. And then you jump not in that guy, you jump of course behind this guy, and then kill this guy. And then we come to a long jump and the tornado part. Here in the box we have the tornado again. So basic stuff I would say is just here, wait and don't get hit, of course. Like wait that is coming for you. Do that without moving. Go on the first one, go on the second one, be really slow, take the HP if you need, and then take the tornado. This is like basic stuff. Now I come to the speed stuff. So basic stuff is like be safe and take HP on the way and don't get hit. So you just kill this guy, and important thing is like when you kill this guy, don't hold right, hold a little bit right so you land in front of this guy. like you jump from the top and then you kill this guy, and if you hold right, you hit this guy. So you just hold a little bit right, land before him, and then hold again right, make a big jump, and you get both like almost the same. Hit this guy and then make diagonal and hit this guy, jump over this guy and make a small jump. And you have to be really precise because it's not really always the same speed and the same distance, so you have to adjust yourself in the air. Sometimes you have to stop holding to the right, sometimes you have to hold to the right, so you always land on the right part. And if you have like low HP, you can take here this HP, of course. You make a big jump here and then you hold here down, and when we are reaching this one right now, I will explain you the next part. So we are just doing that now in a row. So we are just, and if you don't kill this bird, you have a problem, because yeah, now we have the tornado, and if you are just not jumping out of it, you see I get hit every time. So if you don't jump out of the tornado, you actually have to land in the platform before, if you don't have enough HP. So risky strat. Let's do it again until that part, and then I'll show you what is like beginner strat. And as I already mentioned, jump inputs can be eaten in this game, so be really careful. It's an 8-bit game, be really precise with your inputs. Sometimes it's better to wait half a second than to try everything. So here we're making a save state. And important thing for this box is, don't open it in the middle, open it a little bit in the front. So what you can do is actually you can open it in the middle, but you can go forward. So I'm standing like on the ledge, and I could actually also be almost out of the ledge when I collect that. The reason why is because when you are like doing it a little bit in front, you will never get hit here. And if you are like open it in the, let's see if we can reach it. I don't think so. Okay, so if you open it here in the middle, you can do whatever you want. You will never reach the end. You will always get hit there. So advanced strat would be like going here a little bit forward, trying to jump even out of the tornado if you can, as you can see. And then even you can take this HP if you want. And beginner strat would be like if you are opening the box of the tornado in the middle, and you see you will not reach the end because you are not so in that thing, you can actually wait here and then jump over that. And if you want, you can take that HP or not. And then here's the climb. You jump over, this guy can jump high or low, and you just go to the end. So yeah, beginner strats like that. Advanced is like go forward in the moment you open it, try to jump out of the tornado, and if you somehow get hit, you get hit. Hopefully you have enough HP. You see that guy was in the ground this time, before it was on the top. Just try the best, of course, of everything. Go up here, go really high, and if you want, jump out of that. Makes no difference, or take the HP if you need. Kill this guy, and we are finished with 3-1. So now we are coming to 3-2, and there's a beginner route and an advanced route. So you see these lava platforms, and this part actually has also RNG. The beginner route is actually really easy, and you can even take some HP. So you go here in the top, depends how much your HP you have, you just go here in the top and just ignore everything. Here you have like 2 what you can take from the HP, then you can go down and kill this guy, and then can go forward. You have definitely enough HP and you should be fine. The reason why we killed that blob there, what is like here still, is when we are not killing him, there will be lava drops. So here you see these lava drops, and if we are not killing them, you have here 4 lava drops what always will spawn. When you kill this guy, there will be despawned except for the last one, so it's much more easier to go there. So again, beginner strats or like starter strats if you are not so happy with the game. and you don't want to lose the run so quickly, you just go here the top way. You can even jump over these treasures if you want, if you have enough HP. You go down, you kick this guy away, and then you just go and you despawned all the lava drops. Advanced strat is actually a little bit harder. It's the bottom route, and you jump small, here you jump high, then make small jumps, and with the third one you open that box. And you see these fireballs, and these fireballs can jump high or low. This is RNG. You never know what is coming. And there are 3 of them, so they can be all low or they can be all high. And you never know what they're actually doing. And the best RNG would be like 3 times in a row low. And I will show you what you actually have to do when they are high, or what you can actually do, or what you should do actually. So best RNG would be 3 low fireballs in a row, so you can just jump over the ledges. And then after this one is actually then here the blob, what we kill from here, and then we go and see what comes next. And there's one lava drop, what you can actually go under it if you have enough HP, or wait until it blobs and then just go. So whatever you want. So advanced strats, these ones are like I told, a small one, because if you do here a high one, you will get hit by that lava drop. So what you actually have to do is like making a small hop on this one, fall down, make a high one, and then 1 and 2 and 3. And important thing is like don't hold, like from here is like don't hold with the last one. It's like always release the holding, right? If not, you are actually too far. So you can actually release the jump and then take the HP here. Look what you're getting. If it's a high one, you have to wait, but you can also play risky by taking a damage boost from the high one and just go over this one and this one and this one until you're reaching here. So if you want to play really risky, when the first one is a high one, take a damage boost and try to go and pass the second one so you're reaching the third one. Hopefully the third one is a low one, and then you can just wait here. So what you're doing here is like you turn around so you're not getting hit by that guy, because he's always jumping when you're reaching. Turn around and then just when he's going up, kill him and don't get hit. So let's do that all without the stop, so I can tell you and show you what you can actually do. So it's actually always this pattern, go under that, make small jumps, do the high jump, small is low. If you want, just take the damage boost so you're not losing any time. I'm not recommending that always, but if you have enough HP, definitely to do that. You can go under that, you can get hit, or you don't get hit. It depends how fast you are and how safe you are. And you see here a part what you can actually use by fire rope to the right, and we want to be here. So let's do that again. Safe strats. In any way, safe strats are when you see a high fireball jumping out there, wait, then jump over that. When there's a low one, try to continue. It's like a reaction thing, and don't get messed up. Kill that guy always in the air. If there's a fireball, all fine. So yeah, important thing is when there's a high fireball coming out of the lava, make a long jump over these two. When there's a small one, like you have always to wait, and like I already mentioned, the jump inputs can be eaten. Climb here up, go to the left and use the fireball strats. Hold right, pass, land, go under this. Ignore that, you don't actually need that because it's just power up. And yeah, after you land from here against, like you get knocked back to the ball, or you just stop by the jump button, go here and then just fall down. So you land always in that direction. So you never land like this, because it's a scripted animation when you come from their top. So you always be like here in the right, and then you can just jump over that. And now it's important how much HP you actually have. So let's do that strat again, like small and high jumps. With the third one, open it, wait and jump over that. So this is now like it is. Always see if you have like low fireballs or high fireballs. You see you can pass it or not. And if you're too low, you don't get it. And then just press jump, go out, and don't hold up, so you're landing here. And we should be, I should tell you, for the boss what is coming, you should, in the beginning, you should have like 3 HP at least, perhaps 4 HP, because he can hit you very often, and the advanced strat should be like going into the boss fight at least with 2 HP. Why? Because yeah, 1 hit should be always happening. 1 HP is super risky, but you can do that, of course, whatever you want. But yeah, most of the time we are coming here with around 2 HP, perhaps 3 HP, depends. So what you have to do, there are 2 ways. You can walk on that and stop walking, because it's like when you have to hold right and then lose the holding right, because you move on that thing, and if you just hold too much right, you of course run out of the rail train, and if you don't hold right, you fall behind. So if you have low HP and you want to be safe, just stay on the car until you're at the lava, jump out of that and just fall here down. Wait for the blocks, it's just always the same pattern. Open it together. And you can also here wait just until you're done, and then you just go all the stuff here. It's like a no stop. It's always just a learning pattern. I go back to that part and I explain what you can actually do, like beginner strats and advanced strats. You know both of that here right now. So you can jump, you can take the damage boost, so you're ignoring some of them. But yeah, you have to be really safe, really fast actually. And with 2 HP, yeah, it's kind of risky actually. You jump over that if you're not fast enough, and what you can do actually is you can make a damage boost, but you never know if the spikes are pushing you to the right or to the left. So it's a risky thing. You can lose an HP, but you can boost time, like a second, or you just stay on the car and don't go for it, because you have 1 HP, and that means you can actually not damage boost here, because then you're dead. So let's go with 3 HP there, and I can show you what you can do actually if you have really 3 HP, or you can play it with 2 HP, whatever you want. You get 1 HP on the way anyway, so should be all fine. So yeah, best thing is like 3 low fireballs there, and if you want, just wait for that. And what you can do is, if you have like 3 or more HP, precise jump there by the way, you get the damage boost, you can jump here, and then you just jump into the lava, because you get an HP here for sure. So if you are like getting better in the game step by step, and you know you have 2 HP there before falling into the lava, jump into the lava and then jump out and do the air slash, so you get the HP here. And you can actually go here down and then there to the right, or you can just walk, and you see the platform is gone. And this lava drops always in the beginning when you're like showing up. So can happen, you die when you're too slow actually. You have to be really fast in that part. So you do the damage boost. You take that HP, you just can go here down if you want. Wait for the drop to pass, like stop there and then just go fast. Jump over that and then you're done. Nothing can happen. So one more time from the beginning here. And then we continue with the rest. So yeah, hope that is a low one. If not, just use the damage boost if you have enough HP. Look what they are doing, they can hit you actually. Now I have 2 HP. If you land here for any reason and you are not safe, you think you cannot do it, just do it like that and lose the time, but save the HP. And there, don't jump, just walk. And then you can, with 2 HP, you can always do the damage boost. Take that, you can go like that. It's the fastest way, or you can wait until you can walk on it. So that was like the advanced strat, and don't jump there, just go. One more time. And then make a save state before we fall into the lava, so I can tell you what you can do and what you have to do. So yeah, it's always RNG, you never know what is coming here, by the way. It's like now because of the save state like that, but it's always difficult. You see, you can even pass it if you're fast enough. Use the fire strat here, jump over that. If you have enough HP, like 3, try the damage boost, see if you get the forward damage boost. And if you have 2 HP, do the damage boost here. Go down, or just walk. Wait here for half a second so you don't get hit, and then just jump over everything. So, one more time until that part, and then I will just one more time explain what you can actually do in the part of the fire stuff, like the car thing. So nothing came here, so jump here over, and now we're doing a save state. So you jump and jump, and important stuff is like from here a small jump and then a high jump, so you can go over that, hope for the damage boost and jump directly in the hole. And then of course if you don't have enough HP, you can actually from here you can just jump on platform, because they are on a rhythm, so you will not lose HP if you just fall there down. So it's small jump and high jump, and if you have not enough HP, you stay on that. You jump into the hole directly like that. As you can see, you can actually jump into that hole. If you don't have enough HP, you just do that, and then take the second HP if you have 1 HP, or if you want 3 HP. If you have low HP, you can also take this one, of course, here, but it makes no sense because you're going far away. If you have enough HP, try the damage boost, jump into the hole, and then just do the damage boost here, so you're saving time. This is the normal way to walk, but you can also like do the forward walking by going down. So basic stuff. Try the damage boost by holding to the right, jump into the hole, use the damage boost, take the HP, go down, try to pass, wait a half a second here so you not get hit, go on the platform, is always there, and then just go into the exit. Beginner strats, if you're not so well, do that, walk and stop on that, go down, jump on the platforms. If you lost HP, wait until you pass, jump up there, look for the HP, and then just go. One more time, advanced strats, try the damage boost, hope that's the correct way, jump into the hole, go into the damage here, take the HP by jumping, go down and walk, make small jumps, wait half a second, like just stop holding right. And then we are at the boss, and normally you should have 3 HP or at least 2 HP right now. So the boss is Robster, or Lobster for me. What he's doing, he's jumping high, middle or low, and throws lemons. And he's only attackable in the moment when he's like in the air and opened, and he can throw it in every direction. You have to hit him 4 times, and that's why I recommend at least 2 HP, because he can throw it to you, he can throw everything away from you, and you just have to react. So you always have to hit him. Best thing is in the air, so that can be like, you can even do a very early hit. So again, so he starting is like always jumping to him. It's like the first attack is going to him and jump and slash, and then react in that position what he's right now. React if he's like, you can go very close to him, you can even go far away from him. The beginner strats would be like going far away, and then he's jumping anyway to you, so you will try to hit him in the moment he's jumping to you, so you don't get hit. And the advanced strat is going very close to him and try to avoid to get hit. And if you get hit, just take it. And yeah, this is like the beginner strats. So I show you the beginner strats. It's like just jump to him and then go away. And then again, just try not to get hit. But you see you can miss the shot. So that's why we go very close to him. And try to avoid to get hit, of course. When we have 2 HP, a little bit risky, but it's fine actually. So beginner strats always like, should be actually right now the same pattern. You can be far away, try to hit him in the moment when he's next to you, and in the moment when you hit him with the last hit, all of his shots are disappearing. You cannot get hit anymore, so there's no double KO possibility of this fight. And the advanced strats are just going to him and just stay close and try not to get hit. So move and always go back to him and don't get hit. And he has 3 altitudes. He can like get knocked back low, middle or high, and he can jump high, middle or low. And the fastest is of course when he gets like knocked back low and when he's jumping low in the beginning. What saves the most of the time is RNG based or pattern based, I'm not sure. But it's actually a really easy boss. Sometimes you're hitting him in the wrong time, so he's knocked in the ground. And when he's like stun locked in the ground, he's shooting directly again because he couldn't jump out. And that is definitely kind of a glitch, what is not good for you because you lose time in a cycle. Happens a lot in the refights actually in the next. So let's fight him one more time to go to the last round. So try not to get hit. Always try to hit him. That's why I recommend 2 HP. And he's done. And he has butter on it. Good. And there's where I'm splitting always, so I have always the same time. And now we're going to round 4, the last round actually of the game, with Hanzo as boss. And I have to explain a thing. There is a thing called fish percent here, or falling down percent, and we actually don't want to fall down here. In the first part of round 4, it is super important to not fall down in any part, because the lower part is super hard, and later even when we have the bridges there is a water part and there are a lot of fishes and other enemies, and you will mostly always get killed in the water. Not even that you're losing a lot of time, you will get killed. So what you have to try is stand always on the top, never fall in the pits. The pits are not killing you, the pits just bring you into the underworld or into the water, but always try to stay on the top, because if not, it will be slower of course, but it will be also harder. So what we have right now on this screen of 4-1 is birds, treasures with HP, but we don't take them, because normally we should be fine in the advanced strats, and cannonballs what are like rolling next to us. So if you can see right now, there's a cannonball coming to me and I just have to of course avoid them. But if you do it correctly, in the correct way, the jumping strats and everything, you should never have a cannonball even next to you, because you're faster than the cannonball even can be shooted. So the first thing what I do is I jump and kill the bird, and then I jump on the cannonball, and it's kind of difficult actually. So you just hold right and jump directly, and then you jump over that and land on this one. And the cannonball can go in both directions. You just use the speed and then kill this guy and go up here, and you can see if you are fast enough you will never get hit by the cannonballs in any case. And you just have to learn the pattern by just making long jumps, use the speed, and try always to jump like I do right now, and use here a little bit the speed, go on the top and just avoid that, and you're in the end. If you are not so safe and you think okay, I have to play a little bit slower, just wait until the cannonball is coming, so you have enough time. But you see what can happen. And this is the ground part, and the ground part is actually super risky, super annoying, has spikes, has enemies who are coming out of the screen, and you can see how annoying this is. You have to kill these guys, and then you have to go up again. and this is super annoying. There in the top is, by the way, only a power-up. So actually what we try is just we learn the pattern, is long jumps, then use the speed and kill that guy, make small jumps, go on the top, kill him in the air, jump, jump, use a little bit of speed or not, depends how you feel, and just learn that strat. Biggest problem about this section, what you just saw, and the next section what you have coming, is when you are afraid of a jump, you will lose the jump and you will fall down. So you have to be really confident in pressing to the right and doing the jumps in the correct way and correct yourself in the air a little bit. So it's much better actually, if it happens, to get a hit and perhaps then take some HP on the way. But I definitely recommend just to go and be confident to kill the birds in the air by slashing and just holding right and use the jump buttons instead of trying to avoid to fall into the hole, because then you mostly fall into the hole, and it will come very special in the next part, what is super risky after that. So I show you again. I always kill that guy. You don't have to, you can also walk upwards, but slower of course, and just trust your sword. Like it's you see the birds early enough, so you should not have a problem. You can also kill this guy if you want, but it's making no difference than just walking down. So just you see the birds, and every time when you're close to them, just use your sword. So always in the highest point. Just remember when they come, ignore the HPs and just stay on the top, and yeah, that's it actually. And now we come to the hard part, because the next part is the fish percent part. I will show you what happens when you're like falling. You land into the water and you have a lot of fishes, you have a lot of enemies, and you will die mostly every time. And never fall into the water. It will be so frustrating. So we have here the bridges. I will just show you what you actually have to do, and then I explain you everything. And there's, like you see right now, a backup strat if you're not so familiar with everything. So this is actually how it has to look like. I will make a save state to that. I just show you again the beginning, and then I explain what you actually have to do. So there is like the beginner strat, what is like taking extra HP. That was of course too short. And then taking the tornado to the end. And there is the advanced strat, just killing the birds on the way, what is a little bit tricky, especially in the beginning if you never learned it. But actually not so hard. And we have like 3 of the platforms where you can land on. So yeah, just go into the door, and we make a save state here. So we have the first bird, and then we land on that one, then we land on the first one and the third one, and then we are just killing the birds in the air, the first late, the second one early, and then we jump on that, and then we just use the damage boost if we are really confident to land on the top here. But if you want to be really safe, what you can do is actually you can it's actually not so clever to try that strat, but you can do that and then just try to do that. But like I already mentioned, in this level 4-1, it's actually better to learn the no-stop and to be fast. And when you see the 3 platforms with the bird, you actually stop holding to the right, kill the bird, and then hold again when you land on the platform right with jump. So you like take the momentum of holding right, kill the bird, and you're not holding right, like you jump, kill the bird and stop holding right, and then hold right again. So you land on the first platform and then get the speed of the holding right and the big jump to land on the 3rd platform, and then continue that, jump over the gaps, and the first bird in the end will be late slash in the air, and the second one an early slash in the air. and if you get a damage, just ignore the damage boost in the end, just kill the guy and just go up, so you have at least 2 HP. But yeah, like I already mentioned, there is a kind of a backup strat. I would try to do that, but didn't do that for a longer time. So let me just see. I think here you can go down, and then you can just take the heart and the HP, and you just have here power-ups, and you can go up here. This is like the backup strat. You can also just use the tornado to go out of that, so you don't have to go there. So if you want, you can just use the tornado and just go straight to the end. So you're like here, and then you have 1 HP more than normally, and you have 3 HP at least going here inside. So whatever you prefer. You lose some time to use the tornado, but you gain an extra heart, and you play definitely safer. But yeah, it depends if you want to play basic stuff, like beginner stuff, having more HP. Faster way would be also actually to not taking the tornado and killing that guy in the end instead of the damage boost. So yeah, whatever you want, whatever you prefer. I just wanted to show all the options what you can have. So yeah, it's like not holding and then holding, and beginner strats, but a little bit more advanced, would be like going here to have 3 HP, kill that guy, and then do the wall jump. If you have 2 HP in that moment, or 1, you should be definitely doing that, because if not you die with 1 HP. And yeah, whatever you prefer, hold right and stop holding. This is one of the trickiest jumps actually in the whole game. And just hold right and use the slashes in the right time. And use the damage boost here. And that's it. And this is actually 4-1. And if you somehow land into the water, try to kill the fishes and try to not die. And normally it's actually a reset, and it's a very short game, so you should definitely not fall into the platform. Train this part a lot, especially the jumps, so you get used to that. And if you fall into the water, try to survive. This is the only thing what I can actually recommend. So you can in the end jump out of that and can continue the game. So yeah, what I also have to mention in the game is you have only 1 continue. So if you lose all your lives, you have 1 continue, and the continue you start in the beginning of the round you are actually right now. So in any case, if you have 0 lives right now, in the beginning of any of the rounds you have 0 lives, you should take a optimal death. So you should kill yourself to have the continue and then to start again from that time. Because if you would die, for example, in the boss fight of a round, and then you take the continue, you start again in the first part of the round. That means like 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, or 4-1. So you would lose a lot of time. So in any case, if you're, for example, doing it in a marathon, and you don't want to lose the run in the end because you have 0 lives and you just die, take an optimal death in the beginning and take the continue, so you have 2 lives again, just to mention. So, coming to for number 2, next part. For 2 is actually a combination of like rooms what are like kind of trying to kill you, like here the Leather of Truth. And then it's like we have 3 rooms what are like trying to block us, and we have 2 rooms with refights. The first one will be Kabuto, and the second one will be Lobster. And then we have the despawning and spawning platforms before we are actually coming to the end boss fight. The important part about this Leather of Truth is really funny, because in the top right, when you're like falling down the ladder, it could be that you get hit by one of these spikes even when the spike is not outside. That's why we recommend at least 2 HP. So even if you get hit, you can take the 2 treasures what are 2 hearts. if you're really confident in yourself and you want to play really risky, you jump over these HP treasures and try to kill everybody in the way. You have to be, but at least you have to be 2 HP to use the damage boost in the next room after Kabuto, because if not, you have to wait really long, because there are blocks who try to crash you and then go slowly up. So what we actually recommend is like having 3 HP, and then so you take one treasure here, hopefully finishing Kabuto without getting hit, and then just taking 2 damage boost and playing then Robster with 1 HP and try to survive. This is like the fastest strat what you can actually do, because you need 2 damage boost to pass these blocks by getting hit and just pass. And there are 2 HP here, then 2 HP after Kabuto fight, so you can actually refill yourself, and if you're like having 1 HP after Kabuto, you can take 1 or 2 HP and do the damage boost again, but it always loses time, of course, but it depends how your quality is, like what level you have, high level or low level. So this is here RNG, but normally if you're doing it fast enough, you should be always passing the first part and the second part without any of the spikes can hit you. If you want to play safe, you actually wait between the spikes and then just go up and then just fall down. So when you want to be like really safe, you try to wait here, but you see you can always get hit. And you saw there was no spike anymore on the screen, but I still got hit. So that's why I was mentioning it's the ladder of truth, because you never know what can happen. So let's do that part in the fast way. So advanced strats is just going up here and holding up and then falling down, and then you're there. So you have 2 HP, and if you want to play really risky, you go into the next room without HP. If you want to play safe, take the HP and just go. So again, you hold right up, and then the last moment you hold up, so you are reaching the top, and then you just fall down here, and you can go over that to save time. And Kabuto is the same pattern like before. Jump early, don't get hit, and that is actually the pattern you want. Now you come to the next room, you do the damage boost, take 1 HP, and that would be like the perfect pattern. What is the hardest pattern? And try to not get hit from Robster. You already fight this guy, you don't save any time if you are waiting. And here we have the climbing platforms. And there's a trick actually what I just show you right now, but I explain that later, and then you're actually at the end boss. So again, the ladder of truth. Press very late up so you don't get hit, and then just go. Take the HP if you want, if not you don't take it. Jump early so you don't get hit by the fireball. You see I got hit by the fireball because I was not hitting him early enough. And then just the same like always, 4 and then 3. Then we have the blocks. You see how slow they go up, so if you have to wait, it takes forever until you can jump over that. So definitely recommend the damage boost. Advanced and beginner strats, you have enough HP actually to take. And yeah, here you can take the slow way or the fast way, but the fast way is actually super easy. So super easy. And then you're just going to the boss. So let's see what the beginner should do. So the beginners have right now 3 HP. They try to survive this, going up here, don't get hit. They get hit, okay, they have 2, now they have 4. They jump, they take Kabuto out. Then beginner strats, yeah? Don't get into the bonk. You see our Kabuto making RNG, now they have 3 HP. They take both of the HP, so they have still 3. And then they take out Robster like before. You can jump high and low. You can be really far away. And the real beginner strat, then also the next room would be playing safe, but I don't recommend that. Learn the fast strats actually directly in the beginning, and learn the strat with the double wall kick. It's not so hard as it looks like. Take Kabuto out. Take the HP. Definitely I recommend both in the beginning. take the damage boost. Defeat Robster. By being close to him or far away, he can shoot in every direction, or in one direction. It's just completely RNG. And if you want to play super safe, learn the pattern of the platforms. So yeah, I don't recommend that because it's super slow, but if you somehow are not doing the double jump and you have problems with the double jump, do the normal route, what would be like starting here, always follow super slow, makes no sense. It's like, why do we even do this, right? And then we are here and then we do that. I don't recommend that. Definitely not. In any case, if you are missing the double jumps, what I will explain in a second, like when we are reaching that part again, kill yourself and try again if you have enough HP, because it is super long waiting. According to killing yourself, you would save even time. So just kill yourself at the diamonds and just do it again, because much faster. Normally, if you have like 2 HP or whatever, and you miss to go on the wall climb, just kill yourself. Alright, and play it again as you want actually. So do it again from the beginning, advanced strats. I showed you the beginner one, advanced strats. I just take a little bit more HP, you don't have to that. The spikes are always different, it's just now we set it up the pattern, but they're always different. Kill him by hitting him early. If you get hit, just continue, whatever. Don't be too near. Take the HP. Take 1 or 2 or nothing, depends how comfortable you are. You're not losing even so much time if you're taking them. Avoid the hit. And now I show you how to do the double jump. It is like the second platform, press twice jump and then twice at that wall. That is actually super easy. What you also can do, if you're not comfortable, you just jump on that one and then do the jump here. But it's actually super easy. So you use the side wall to jump on it, and then you use the side wall to jump on that. You don't even have to wait, and then you're always in the end. So go on over that, and then jump, jump, and then jump, jump. It's super easy. Hold the right direction, and you should always get that. Should be never a problem. And if you are missing it, you see, like, you can actually kill yourself really fast, and you should be, I guess, faster than trying again. But yeah, of course it should be not a big deal to get this every time. And then you're on the boss. Now we come to the boss, last boss of the fight, of the game, Hanzo. Hanzo has 3 forms. So the first form is lightning, having a shiny part. What you have to do is, like, you have to be really close to him and hit him in the moment when he's stopping to shine. If you are too close, you get a hit, of course, and you miss the cycle of hitting him. So what you have to do is, like, you land like here. Like, you have to be like almost like there to hit him. If you are too far or too close, you get hit and you die. His first form is actually the hardest one. His second and third are actually easier. So if you are too far away, you cannot hit him, but he hits you. If you're too close, you get hit. So you have to be like with half of your body inside to hit him. Like half of your body, you're not getting touched. You see that? Like, you try to be like a little bit with your hair into him. Like, move yourself. The face is really long. And now comes the second form. He's like getting a tornado. If you're following him, he will not get into the tornado until you stop following him. So what you do is, like, you just follow him in the moment when he gets into the tornado. And the third form is just spawning him, and if you want to play safe, you just follow him and just hit him. And you will never do the third form. Super easy fight. One of the easiest end bosses what actually exists. And only the first part is really hard, so if you're just running into that, well, lose a cycle, as you can see. You have to always do hit in the moment when he stops shining, and then tornado strats can come to the right or left. Follow him in the moment when he goes into the tornado, and yeah, basic stuff. He's always coming on the other side where he's standing, and this is like his third form, and then he's dead, and time will be in the moment when the screen gets black. But yeah, you have to move. The best thing to understand when time is you just move, and then in the moment when you stop moving and it's getting black, you have to press the timer. I show you now the advanced strats because it's not big difference actually, but yeah, you want to save time. So the beginning is the same, always the same. Just go close to him, move yourself like by tapping to him. You have enough time actually to set it up. Then go to him in the moment when he's tornado directly. So you hit him like in the first frame, and then you jump, and then it's like that. So you do like jump and hit, do another hit, can jump hit. He can actually not hit you in the moment when he gets knocked back in the last form. So you can actually go really close to him and hit him and hit him and hit him before you even get hit. So that's a strat what I actually recommend. So only the first phase in really advanced strat with 1 HP is a little bit risky, but it's definitely worthy because you save a lot of time before if you play like the risky strats. And just follow him when he's like turning into the tornado. And yeah, you see like I cannot hit by him. Even when I'm like into him, I can only get hit by his white guys. So just follow him and hit him and jump. One more time, the strats, advanced strats, and I tell you when the time is. So it's like 4 hits every phase. And he's always spawning in the other side when you are hitting him, and that means when you're like killing him in the left, like you're watching it to the right, he's coming to the left. You're watching it to the left, he's coming to the right. So let's see if I like do this. So he's always mostly spawning in the side what is more far away from you, and you just have to try to react. You have always enough time to react. It's just the first hit what is really hard, and if you get hit, just concentrate on continuing. See where he's coming, go close to him, don't jump. Follow him only when he's getting into the tornado, and then just hit him and wait until the time is coming. Show you one more time, and then we are done with the tutorial. So if this happens, it's of course bad. So you have to stop, like you run forward and then you stop. It's a timing thing. So the first hit is actually really learning the timing, running forward and then stopping in the moment when you're like exactly in the position that you hit him, because you don't have so much time. After that you have enough time. You can actually after every hit just wait and then go to him. You never always get hit. It's like the safest way. Or you just go like me, directly to him. And then just make a big jump, hit again, make another jump and hit him again, and he's dead. And time will be in the moment when we are stopping with the movement. What will be, you will see that now. So in the moment when Alex Kidd stops, you have to split, and this is your actual time of the speedrun. And you have beaten Alex Kidd in Shinobi World, hopefully in a fast way, and hopefully under 8 minutes or under 7 minutes and 30 seconds. That should be your goal. And the world record, like I already mentioned, was 7 minutes and 11 seconds. It's a really short game. It has a lot of backups. It has a lot of HP what you can collect, and not so many hard strats actually to learn. But yeah, it's easy to learn. It just has to understand what you have to do in which part. And yeah, if you want to play safe, you can always take some power-ups on the way. You can always take extra hearts on the way. But it's really not so hard, that speedrun, to learn. You have some refights, you have some technical stuff. You can go with a slow strat by going in Robster 3-2 in the top part. You just have to understand when the enemies are coming and what kind of patterns they are, like the fireball strats in Robster 3-2, that they can jump high and low. You can use the damage boost to pass 2 of them, or you just wait and then jump over the fireball and the lava drop. you have to kill the big blob, so you despawn the lava drops in the end. Stuff like that you just have to learn, or jumping out of the tornado and using the fireball strat, holding the direction, stopping by jump out of it. Stuff like that will just help you to improve the speedrun. But most of the time it should be not taking so long to get a under 8 minutes time in this. Remember mashing the buttons when you're having the screens of like between the stages, so you get fast to the next one, like the when you go from 1-1 to 1-2 when it's showing up, or when you're like beating the boss. Just mash the two buttons you have, A and B, and go as fast as possible, I would say. So this is the tutorial of Alex Kidd in Shinobi World. Really wonderful game, nice casually, but also as a speedrun, interesting to watch and to play. And you definitely will not have so much problem, because many of the levels are super easy. Some of them have really technical stuff, what you just have to learn, but it should be not a long time until you learned everything what is needed. In any case, if there's any question about any part of the tutorial or anything you don't understand and you would like to know, let me know in the social media what you found that, and I will try to explain, or come into my stream and I will explain you if I have time. So with that, we are done for today, and I hope you enjoyed the tutorial of Alex Kidd in Shinobi World. And next time, another stuff. Let's see who we can actually host.